Shalom, shalom. All right, first and foremost, I'd like to start off by giving all praises and blessings to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Raha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect of Yasharallah, scattered across the four corners of the planet Earth, who diligently teach this gospel, okay, in its entirety, okay, in truth and in sincerity, all right. Shalom to you sisters who watch and who listen as well. Today's video, I'm pretty much going to cover a whole bunch of what would you call them? Headlines, I guess. Headlines and and stories. All right. Um, so I'm gonna start off with news. All right, because news is prophecy. Okay, news is the fulfillment of prophecies. All right. Um, if you want to go through the book of Deuteronomy and you see the curses that would be placed on the children of Israel, okay, in the last days, okay, you will see that these curses fit the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, okay, to a T, all right. So, the one of the elders I did a video earlier this week when he was talking about the rap music or the rap industry, and basically, you know this, I remember, when I was growing up, you had record stores, okay. You had record stores, and these record stores would that was a form of monitoring the content uh, in which the public uh, listened to. All right. Now, you see these individuals. Now, here's a story from the New York Post, and this rapper, I've never heard of him before. Okay, but he's a 16-year-old, and his name is 23 Racks. Okay, 23 Racks. Well, 23 Racks was shot dead while filming a music video. And the water, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. All right. Um, that was the judgment. Okay, ultimately from the Most High. All right. Uh, but the thing with this is, there's no outcry, from the media to, stop this form of music. Now, let's, but before that, because I haven't read this article, let's go into this article a little bit. It says an up and coming teenage rapper was shot dead in Washington, D.C. Okay, so he's from Washington. Yeah, but it's in the New York Post. All right, but anyway, it says Thursday morning while he was shooting a music video. Okay, so he was shooting a music video. Justin Johnson, 16, who performs under the name 23 Racks, was found shot in the southeast section of the district just before 11:30 a.m. Okay, so you had someone up early. Jake can't get up early in the morning. You try to get one of these little demons to get up early in the morning to do anything. Okay, and you're gonna have a tough time. All right, you're gonna have a tough time. But here it is. You see, you know, at 11:30 a.m. you had a demon who woke up. All right, in the morning, and the first thing was on this demon's mind was some mischief. Okay, and that plays along, and that type of demon, okay, is cultivated by this culture of music that they're listening to. Okay, that makes them get up. Okay, at that time in the morning, and that's what's on their mind. Okay, to go and hate and cause some type of uh, dysfunction. All right, and this is the result of Esau Edom, the so-called white man. All right, we're reading on. Let's read some more. It says the Temple Hills, Maryland Hook artist released an album entitled Rookie of the Year in 2021 and was considered part of the DMV rap genre, a regional percussion heavy style pioneered in DC, Maryland, and Virginia. Moments before Johnson was gunned down, he posted an Instagram story that shared his location, according to a YouTube account that specializes in drill rap content. Okay, so he shared his location. All right, he shared it, and that was ultimately his spirit. Okay, that had him to make that type of decision to share his location. Okay, and so uh, they can't get a Esau has it to where you Jakes, you can't get along with one another. All right, here it is. His name is 23 Racks. He was making a video. Okay, and you know he had his mind on being a future millionaire, future businessman. He would have been able to draw in business and get business and make some money, but he was murdered. Okay, and there's no outcry from the media because ultimately this is what the media wants. Okay, this is what Esau Edom he wants. Okay, 23 racks at 16 years old, man. Okay, but he was gunned down. Okay, so you know this that is a part of being in Babylon the Great, like I was saying before. And you had this guy Soldier Boy, all right, who talks about, okay, he was the first to go to YouTube to be able to monetize his music and get you. And if you look at this guy looks like he's dead, man. Okay, this guy looks like a real live zombie, man. Okay, and he was always, all right. Uh, the spirit always said that there was something off about that individual, Soldier Boy. Okay, so he was the first one, to pretty much go to YouTube and stream music to get paid. Okay, so and when it comes to this streaming, you know who's responsible for all of these hits. All right, it's Esau Edom. Because listen, Esau Edom listens to this rap music more than you so-called Negroes, man. believe it or not. I remember, like a group as like Wu-Tang Clan, all right? Jake wasn't into the Wu-Tang Clan, man. Okay, so-called, you had a few Negroes, hip hop heads, okay, people that were, into hip hop that listened to groups, that would listen to a group like the Wu-Tang Clan, all right? But, and these groups are bugged out, I'm just saying, all right? And, the Wu-Tang Clan had, their message was, at first it was, pretty anti system, okay? If you know what I mean, you know. But they switch, these groups switch it up. But anyway, Jake, okay, wasn't too much into the Wu-Tang Clan. That was, something that Esau, Esau was into the Wu-Tang. All right. Esau, he wasn't into too much into Tupac. Okay. Esau he didn't like Tupac. All right. Um, they artists like Scarface. Okay, I recall there was a movie in which they used "Damn It Feels Good to Be a Gangster," and it was a pretty good movie, and it shocked me that you had these Edomites that was in this movie singing "Damn It Feels Good to Be a Gangster." All right, I forgot the name of the movie right now, but I was shocked. Okay, but a lot of this music, Esau Edom sponsors. He buys it. Okay, they promote. Uh, you know. Uh, and a 16-year-old. Okay. Uh, talking about killing people. And see, you know, in the NBA they put a age limit on what on when you can enter the NBA and the NFL and major leagues. Okay, because of the talent of you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. But here it is with this rap. There's no age limit. Okay, and so Esau Edom, he is the main um, culprit. Okay, behind these rappers, these killings. All right, the gun sales in all of the cities across the U.S. These disgruntled police officers, okay, who are disgruntled because now, okay, they have to wear cameras on their uniform and with microphones, okay, and so they can't make those racist comments. They can't, do all the racist things that they were able to do, before this technology was put in place. So now they don't want to be police officers no more. Okay. Now they have, you don't see them. There's not an urge for them to become policemen. Now what you see them doing are selling these guns. Okay. Because that's the ticket. Uh, right, Shalakia. I don't know why does that happen, but right while I'm in the middle of an article, it just flips on its own. So that shows you that this AI, okay, intelligence from Esau, it's dysfunctional, but they want you to trust it, okay? Like they want you to trust other things. There's like me, See, and this is how this is why this devil is going to get the advantage over you 2/3 of our people. Okay, this devil is going to definitely get the advantage over 2/3 of you Israelites, and you will be destroyed with this devil. Okay? Thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? 2/3 of you will be destroyed. All right? That's like, you know, I go fishing, all right? And let's say I catch fish that Jake likes, okay? And I sell it. You know what I'm saying? I sell Jake. Say, look, Jake, went down here, I got, you know, 10 pounds of catfish, or 20 pounds of red snapper, or you know what I'm saying? And you know Esau selling this for 11, 12, $17 a pound for some of this. But here it is that I have it, and guess what, Jake I have the nerve to ask me, well, where do you get it from? Oh man, I don't know about that. But you don't ask this devil nothing, man. This devil, he puts ammonia on the fish. He's putting all type of grass-fed fish. Everything, man. No GMO. You see what all they've been doing to the products. But when it comes to this devil, you don't ask him no questions. So 2/3 of you're gonna be destroyed with this devil, man. Okay? But if it's me, you got to ask me a million questions. Oh man, I don't know, man. I don't know about that. I don't know about you, man. I don't know what you be doing. You know what I'm saying? And that's how 2/3 of our people are, man. Okay? So, you have, more of these rappers, the children as we saw down in Texas, okay? Uh, just being gunned down, man. All right? And you Jakes, all right? And here's another thing. You Jakes, you get emotional. You Jakes, you get emotional and you try to be the poster child. Okay? Now you want to be on the forefront talking about gun gun restrictions. Okay? You let this devil use you for the poster child. I don't know what's going on, all of these. You let these devils use you for the poster child. Okay, you get emotional. So now you're out, talking about gun restrictions, all right? When you should be trying to, get your hands on a gun, man. Okay? And that shows you again the type of devil that you're dealing with, okay? Because in the Constitution, you're supposed to have gun rights, man. Okay? Now, if everybody was walking around with guns, it would lessen the urge for people to get silly. But you're still gonna have people who do silly things. All right. But that's what Babylon the Great spawns. All right, confusion. So it spawns so much confusion. All right, in this place that you have a lot of confused individuals. All right, who go out and carry out what the whatever's on their demonic, whatever's in their demonic mind. All right. But the narrative that this devil, okay, the narrative that this devil is pushing out is that you're the problem, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. He's pushing out 24/7, okay, that you're the problem. Not him, you. He's the one who sponsors these rappers. Okay, because like I was saying, when I was younger, you would have to go to the record store. Okay, yeah, Jake was getting you know, well, not really because Master P made a lot of artists made money. Okay, when they processed their contracts right when they were record stores. Okay, but now there's just no boundaries. Okay, so now any gangbanger, he's getting money. Okay, the military is bringing guns in. Okay, selling them. But the military selling the guns to these uh, youngsters and people on the street, but it's not a military operation. You know, and you just tell you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans anything, man, and you'll believe it. You'll believe it, man. So, you can ride down the street. You look on TikTok, man. You see these old Edomites. They're singing rap songs, and yeah, it's some of the more funnier rap songs, but they know them all. When they have, you know, bingo night or whatever Edomites do, okay, and they put on what is it when they listen to the song and sing along, they be singing, saying nigger and all of that, man. They know these songs better than most of you, and you can't comprehend to repeat this new drill music. But guess what? Look on TikTok, man. You got elderly Edomites singing Chief Keef songs, man. Talking about drills and all of that, man. But you're the problem. You don't want to hear it, but you're the problem. Okay, you turn to seeing you're the in Esau's if they get rid of the AR-15s, okay, guess who's going to be the problem? It's because the so-called Negroes get them. Okay, these niggers get them. That's why they want to do away with our guns, because these niggers in the hood. Okay, but who's sponsoring these jakes? Esau. He's making a 16-year-old a millionaire, man. Like I was saying, man. You go to Coconuts, some of these, record stores, it would say parental advisory, parental guidance or something, parental guidance advisory or whatever was on there. Okay, the sticker. And you would be thinking like, man, who would actually believe these lyrics? But guess what? You got people who are so impressionable among our people because they attend these school systems and they're not learning anything. Esau, do you think this devil's gonna teach you to be able to take him down? You gotta be kidding, man. He's gonna give. Do you think this devil will ever give you the tools? Oh man, but you Jakes are all for it. You Jakes are all for it. He's gonna give you the tools to take yourself down. Okay, he's gonna give you the rope and he's gonna give you the chair. Okay, with a bag leg on it. All right, and it's gonna fall once you put your head in the noose, man. And you're gonna have a couple dollars slinging out of your pocket while he has the majority, and that's what's going on, man. That's what's going on, and they're trying to push their narrative. Everything that we bring out, they try to counter through the media. We dig in and we bring out things that they don't even cover. But you look up now they're covering it and they're putting their own story and their own twist on it. Okay? And that's how the dialogue between us and Esau is going to work. Okay? But they have more media outlets. And guess what? They have a larger audience. Okay? But guess what? Hey, That's the way that it's set up in this society, man. All right. That's the way it's set up, and those who follow and you know they're gonna go right down the drain with Esau, okay? Because this devil is on his way down the drain, and he knows it, and they're about to start getting worse and worse, man. Things are about to, you know, they're already puffing themselves up, man. They're already, you know, puffing themselves up. They're, you know, this is their queendom, but you know they're still really, you know, even though they lied and cheated, you know, to get ahead, all right, you know, there's still, you know, people in the world still look at you Jakes as even over Esau. So he's fed up, man. He's fed up. You know, he's no longer the police, so he can no longer just break your neck or break your back or break your legs, okay, shoot you, and you know. So now it's going to get to the point to where, you know, these Edomites are just going to just, you know, just go all out, man. They're going to go all out. Yeah, right. Okay. And you know, you know, and not only that, man. As in my last video, all right. Uh, I went into the chariots, all right. So you know, like I said, everything that we come out with, and you know, we use the scriptures uh to you know bring the light. You know, Esau comes with, you know, he's gonna come with his you know, his spin on things, all right. Now here is some more information, all right. Now whether this is true or not, now you have a lot of sources that is definitely saying that this is true. Um about this operation that was called Operation High Jump. All right. And this is the U.S. Navy Antarctic expedition. All right. And it took place in 1946. And it was conducted by Admiral Richard Byrd. All right. All right. And I've heard, you know, a lot about this story. All right. You know, whether it's true or not. You know, they have footage, okay, of this, you know, of some, you know, of something that took place. But there was a story that, uh, you know, that the U.S. did go into Antarctica. All right, and let me read some of this. It says the movie was entirely by military cameramen. It said the expedition was under the overall command of Admiral Richard Byrd. Okay, no stranger to the Antarctic. This was a large undertaking involving 13 ships. And that's a lot of ships, all right? 13 ships and over 4,000 men. Okay, 4,000 men. It said the fleet departed from Norfolk, Virginia, traveling through the Panama Canal and then southward to their final destination. And this was a very large expedition. Okay, this was, you know, so, you know, I've heard one report that this was uh, what would, you know, like reconnaissance, uh, of some things that the military had encountered, or the chariots actually that the military had encountered during World War II. Okay, because what they Esau's a devil. Okay, he's a straight up devil. So they know that there are so-called black men, all right, in these chariots. Okay, now when they're talking about UFOs, they always go back to ancient, they call it Samaria, okay, which would be the Ur of the Chaldees, uh, Mesopotamia. Okay, now those are so-called black people, all right, dark-skinned people, but those are, they're not all Israelites. Okay, you have people from other nations. That's where Abraham, all right, comes from. All right, so um, they don't really, they try to not credit the scriptures, but anyway, they like to say that these they call them aliens. Okay, they call them aliens, and say that they have big heads and big hands and big feet. Okay, and they're always blinking. Okay, but then some people they say that their eyes are big. So how are they blinking with big eyes? All right, so they always try to portray the so-called Negro in a bad light. Okay, that's why they haven't some of their people come out and say that that they're tall white people. Now, if they were tall white people, it would be all over the news. Okay, it would be like, oh, they would be trying to make friends with the tall white people. All right, so that's how we know. Another reason that we know that that's tall whites with blonde hair and blue eyes. Come on, man. It would be all over the news, man. Okay, so we know through the scriptures that these are tall black men, okay, with afros, all right, and they pretty much have this devil shook up, okay, and so this admiral, uh, this what is it, Air Force Navy, okay, person went into the Antarctic and confronted, okay, tried to confront, okay, where they had seen some heard reports of these chariots, okay, what the world ignorantly calls UFOs, and what happened was, okay, uh, they got sent out of the Antarctic with their tail between their legs, man. Okay, they got sent out of the Antarctic with their tail between their legs. Okay, according to a lot of these reports, but with the reports, they say that these are tall white people. Okay, so and then they come up with a lot of stories. Okay, they say that these so-called so-called aliens. Okay, now here it is. They're able to fly circles. Okay, around any uh, American airplane. All right, but the story that they tried to come up with is that their planet blew up and it killed a large portion of their. How did their planet blow up when they could fly circles around you? Okay, see, the only being that's devilish are you devils. See, on their planet, everyone would have had a space, some type of spaceship, okay, or chariot, if you will. All right. So these devils are going to they're slowly trying to let the public know about the existence of these chariots. Now they're starting to acknowledge it because other countries are coming forward. Okay? Everywhere that this devil goes, the chariots are following this devil. Okay? They're following him, letting them know, look, devil, we're not going to let you, okay? We're not going to let you destroy this planet. Okay? As soon as you get ready to destroy this planet, we're going to take you up out of here, devil. All right? And so, and Esau knows it. Okay? That's why Russia hasn't nuked. Okay? That's why Russia hasn't sent any nukes off, okay, in anyone's direction yet. Okay? Because of these chariots. These chariots are keeping them at bay. Okay? And the real okay devil, which are these Edomites here in Babylon the Great, okay, they're going to be the ones to get taken up off of the earth for what they did to you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Okay? So yeah, so they're trying to come up with a story that these extraterrestrials are they call them extraterrestrials, but they're the angels of the Most High. All right, they're trying to come up with stories and say that they're what they will try to come up with stories and say they're violent. They've come here to enslave you. you know they're gonna come up with all kind of stories in the media. All right, they're gonna say, well, if these were angels, how could they sit back and watch people get killed? They're going to try to put doubt into your simple minds, man. Okay, and your minds are very, very simple. Okay, that's why they had to put parental advisory stickers on albums. Okay, because some of you actually believed the music that you were listening to. All right. So, this is just a quick video. Um, and Lord willing, I'll get back to you in Salakia. Yeah, with these demons, man, there's something else, man. So that's, and a lot of times you have to end the video. You get caught up in the video, but anyway, till next time, shalom.